Hello folks, welcome back to the channel. My name is Joel Duggan. We're in Minecraft today on the Citadel server working on the Sci-fi base on the Mushroom Island. It's been like that all week, but it's a big base and we are making progress. We've made some decisions on the side panels of the wings and stuff like that. Still no real plans for the central fuselage of the whole thing. I keep on talking about it like it's a ship because it looks like one, but it isn't meant to be. It's not meant to move around or look like it moves around. Although Johnny brought up something on the Spawn Chunks podcast a couple of weeks ago where he thought it looked like the command center from StarCraft, which is the Terran command center that kind of does take off and move around. So that's potentially something we could make it look like it does, or make other buildings look like they do. That could be really fun. Having like a building flying across the landscape would be cool. Gappy the Guy, good to see you. Sandy, good to see you as well. Cosmic Dancer and the Wormbo are also here. Wormbo celebrating 10 stream streak. Cosmic Dancer celebrating 30. And did I see one more? I thought I saw one more. Dan is also celebrating a 30 stream streak. That's amazing. Thanks so much. Very, very cool. So when we left off yesterday, we were trying to brainstorm some ideas on the middle here, and I really couldn't come up with anything. And I think part of it is because it's currently just scaffolding. And so I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to continue up with this gray just for now and fill this in and maybe make some decisions on what we think the middle could look like. And I think it'll look better once it's filled in. I'm still on the fence about the orange numbers. I think I do like them gray, but I think I like the size and position of them there better. I'm not sold on these yet. It looks cool at night, but it looks really kind of weird during the day. So something I might try to do with the wall is actually have the lights embedded in the wall. So similar to what we've done here. Maybe it'll look better if we had like a couple of lights at the top and a couple of lights at the bottom or something. That could be worth doing. We could do that with slabs. To try and light things up. The other thing we could do, because we do have slabs, we could have lights horizontally, but the top and the bottom seem like it makes the most sense. I do wonder what the bottom might look like. It might be fun to kind of put the numbers over there in the bottom. So the easy thing to do at the start here is going to be to fill this up. Now I don't think I want to necessarily fill it all up with diorite. I think it might be worth it to try a different material. So we'll try that over here. Maybe we'll try stone on that side. We do have enough of that, so it should be pretty easy to do. Keeps some of the materials that we've been using. I've not really been using andesite for much. Don't need the sword. I might also take a break today and just go gather some materials or try to make another plan for a farm or something. I feel like we should separate our glass panes and our glass blocks. Probably a good idea. Guess that shulker shell went away. I need blue, light blue. I don't have any light blue. I don't need white either. We can fix that. Oh, that looks weird. Alright. Leave it for now. It looks really strange in the inventory. It's like it's transparent or something. And there's something about storing colors in chests that drives me nuts when they're out of order. Always looks like haphazard nonsense. The gray panels are always the hardest to see too. Don't think we have any black panels. Oh, okay. What am I missing? There we go. Cool. All right, and then the ice, I guess we'll just put over here. I should be able to do some of this from the ground. I'm wondering if this would look good if it was stone. Also, I guess I'm going to start it there. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Nadila, how's it going? Hope everyone's having a good Saturday so far. Blast, Jordan, good to see you. Yeah, I think a color shift here would be a good idea. I'm alright with that. So these ones should be pretty easy. We'll just need enough stone in our inventory to get it done. Actually, yeah, that should be fine. Oh, I guess that has to keep going, doesn't it? Always time for more coffee. That and this, and then start here. Alistair and I went elytra hunting on a happy ghast, and now we need to see if we can get the happy ghast home from the end. Oh, I didn't know you guys were on the server playing recently. I was talking to Alistair the other day, but I didn't know that he was back on the server at all. Earlier today. Oh, cool. So this will take a minute, but I think having a solid foundation in here will be worth it. I don't know, I might try to figure out some other ways to fit in. It might be easier to do this kind of vent idea here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we know that this is going to be a solid. Like there and there. That could work. Maybe not right from the bottom, but maybe we'll start a little bit higher. And how often could I do it? Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 2. I feel like the whole thing's a little bit much. Maybe we'll just do it from the bottom. It's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, that might work. Good thing you're building on a mushroom island, because I can see some accidental mob farms that would occur anywhere else. Oh, totally. Like underneath it, inside of it, inside the doors. Like we'd have to light the crap out of this if we wanted it to look or work in another biome. It's one of the reasons why I decided to do this, because I wanted to have some cool nighttime shots, and you can't really do that in a regular biome. That's kind of a happy accident. Speaking of happy accidents. Cool. Just to have something there. Now, I don't think we're going to do that in here. I think this is going to be pretty basic. I had something that was lighter here before that I liked. Retro Shaggy resubscribing with Prime, 5 months. Thanks very much, Retro. Appreciate that. Lights the crap out of it is a technical term? Yes, 100%. Used in all of the Minecraft tech circles, which are really squares. Circles are bad, squares are good. Well, I guess it depends. Since when can Endermans carry poppies? I don't know. We have Enderman briefing turned off on the server, so I don't have anything to test it on. So this is obviously kind of boring, this plain stone face that I'm doing here, but I feel like it will be worth it to just have a blank canvas to mess with, rather than looking at air and frames. leaving a couple windows, but also gives me access to fly inside if I need to. It just depends that if an enderman is next to a flower when it decides to pick up a block, more likely that they'll be near grass, sand, or gravel. That makes sense. I don't know if I've bothered to see where that goes. Oh, we missed one. It's just be easy to count. We're looking at this from back a ways. I'm trying to go slow because it's a little bit dizzying, I'd imagine, just to watch this on up and down. Is that right? Right. Might be easier to go down than up. Weird how it's not insta-mine. That's weird. Huh. If you're gonna do cool things with lighting and darkness, then you have to be in a mushroom island. Not true. You can do it in a trial chamber too. Because the only mobs that spawn in a trial chamber are the ones that are spawned by the spawners. Pretty sure. I'm sure someone technical can correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure that's how that works. So we're gonna have another space down below that is like very spawn proof. It's gonna be fun. That's not where that was supposed to go. That's where I wanted it to go. I think we need another little bit of scaffolding back here. Yeah, I could see some advantages of having these gray panels. This one might, in the middle, might be white, but I could see this being gray. If it's a nice echo from over there. We could also put in some of that orange through here if we wanted to have something that looked like it worked. I like echoing shapes across designs. I find it very cohesive. It helps things, it helps make it look like it was designed by somebody. All right, now I just have to get on the top again. On our server I play on, there aren't many ancient cities near my place, so I don't need to figure it out just yet. Oh, that's right. Is an ancient city another place where they won't spawn? I guess you'd have to get rid of all the shriekers and stuff, but after that you should be good. Ancient cities and trial chambers? Cool. I know things. I don't always have to look it up or ask chat. Uh, 2, 3, and 4. I listened to this week's news show all about Minecraft. It keeps me up to date. You should try it. Yeah. Yep. I mean, there's a chance there might be somebody new listening, but a lot of the times my Saturday crew is regulars. But if you don't know, I do the Spawn Chunks podcast with Pixel Riffs. We've been doing it for over 7 years, and it is a news show all about Minecraft. Sort of looks like a church, so I'm not really crazy about it, but it at least fills it in. I'm gonna change the setting on camera mod again for some reason. Cam. Movement options, visual options. Where? I thought somewhere there was a spot where you could position the camera. Figure GUI. Flight mode. Where do you change the starting position? Ah, third person. Mirror, inside, first person. I think first person. Yeah, that's what I want. Rather than starting behind you, it starts just in front of you, so there's a good chance I'm moving forward when I want to go into the camera mode. I love it when you rated Ollie yesterday. He was like, Joel, you do a podcast about this game. How do you do this thing I need to do in Minecraft? What's the best way? Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, I thought that was funny too. I confess I haven't spent much time consuming any of Ollie's media. I mean, I'm familiar with him because he shows up on videos of other people that I watch, but he seems really nice. Pretty funny, actually. Just the kind of stuff that he said during the raid. Right, okay, so we got this other side to do. I think one of the most awkward ways to play Minecraft is looking up. Really disorienting. So I actually kept this site. Okay, this should be much faster. Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. Have you been keeping up with Hermitcraft? Yeah, a little bit. I was watching Impulse's latest over breakfast. I caught up with Mumbo stuff yesterday. I'm all caught up on Tango. I haven't yet watched Exumo, but that's kind of all I have time for, is those folks. I also watch Gemini Tay, of course, fellow Canadian. I think that's it. Oh, Cub fan. In no particular order. It's just what I have time for. Because sometimes I'll be like, I'm really looking forward to watching like an Impulse episode, and it's like 40 minutes long. It's like, oh, I don't have time for that right now. You know, I mean, great. I much prefer a meaty episode, but there's sometimes where I've got like 20 minutes before I could leave, or lunch is almost over, or whatever. And I know I can watch and pause it, but like I do tend to prefer watching them all in one go, one sit down. I like that Impulse, and I think some other folks are building more live in survival as opposed to doing everything in creative and then doing like the Lightmatica thing for the big builds. I think it's a more realistic and sets better expectations in terms of a way to play Minecraft with a lot of viewers. I mean, people ask me sometimes like how I was able to, I'm able to fit in so much Minecraft. Like, it's a little bit easier to fit in when it's your job, right? Again, not anything fancy, but it does feel a little bit more solid now. Don't think I'm crazy about the windows at the top. We're probably not going to keep those. Maybe just the ones on the flat parts because they're a lot easier to do. But I think that looks pretty solid. There's going to be something else going in there. Not sure what. We could certainly make these more interesting as well. I feel like the bottom parts here, we could maybe have this kind of come out more and have it overlap somehow. We'll have to see. Put that in the more central spot. Yeah, that's looking pretty good. Still not sure at all what's happening down here. I definitely want to make a decision on these entrances, though. What do we think, chat? Do we like stairs going down the side? Or do we like blocks going down the side? And I think I might want to change this to stone. I feel like it looks a little bit too dramatic as andesite. You think that you like the blocks? Take it easy, Mikatu. Thanks for popping by. I like the idea of a large foot, and maybe we just lean into that a little bit. I think I could probably deal with less of a space here. It depends on what I want to put at the bottom. Both of the examples that I like kind of rise up out of the ground pretty straight. There's not a big footer to them. I think I might have interpreted this one a little bit harshly. Yeah. Think you like the blocks? I think I like the stairs, but I definitely want to see what it looks like as stone. Maybe we'll do half of this other one. And move some dirt from here too. If we do that, we might have to change that color. That's okay. Easily done. Because this could be tough as well. Blocks make it feel less of a harsh angle upwards, if that makes sense. Yeah, it feels a little bit more, I don't know. I thought it felt more like a supportive door with the stairs. The other difference is we've got dark gray on the inside and the other one's got orange. That's obviously not stairs yet. That's terracotta, and then that's sandstone. Yeah, that doesn't work there either. I think I like the stone better than the andesite. I find the andesite very distracting. You like the orange? I do like the light over the entrance. How you see it, and then you don't when you go off to the side. Oh yeah, the end rods. I think they're good too. Well, we get a lot of our diorite back. cool thing is we can leave the diorite inside with the end rods, and it looks like a reflection. Kind of fun. So there's the two different textures. I mean, we could also even add like a diorite here, as if it's being lit up by the light inside. Doesn't quite have the same effect. I guess with shaders you don't really need that. You don't expect to bop up and down as much as we are here. When you're placing in the stairs, you'd think that you'd be able to stay pretty level, but it does not take much to throw your character up by a full half block. I don't know what this could be. If it's not going to be stone, it's going to have to be something else. I mean, that part might have to be white. I could see something horizontally going around here, because I'm not a big fan of like this little bit here. So I could see something, a different material. Right now I've only got terracotta on me, but something like that. Yeah, there definitely needs to be a color behind there that's different than stone, right? I mean, we could also have the angle continue as well. That could be kind of cool. Or maybe there. Maybe not. Or just maybe a lot smaller.
Cosmic said it's break time. Cosmic also said I can have cookies if I tell you it's break time. Joel, I'm getting cookies.
Thanks for the break reminder, Cosmic, and for the TTS sticker. And I mean, like, we would not want to deny cookies, right? That would be a bad idea, I think. So it sort of looks like a continuation of that on the inside, which on the other side would be orange, which might be a good way to get some orange and some orange lights in there. Don't mind that idea. I'll be testing that out with some orange, I think. But I think I do like the stone, and I think I like stone stairs. Cool. All right, I will stick to that break. If you're new, folks, I take a break once an hour. Gives me a chance to reheat the coffee, gives you a chance to grab a friend, grab a snack. I'll be right back. All right, so I think the next step is going to be to double check that we've got these sides the exact same. I think that I still have to put some terracotta in there. We've got to adjust the number there, or remove it entirely. But they're not. Yeah, like the bottoms are slightly different. Oh, I wanted to check this too. I wanted to see what this would look like if this was all deep slate. I think I like the deep slate better than the exposed stone. Yeah. Or deep slate. Oh, that was the thing. We're gonna need more deep slate. I should maybe think about going to get some out of the. I keep on seeing deep slate. Tuff. I need tuff. And I need polished tuff. And we've got a trial chamber that we can mine out. And yeah, I don't have a lot. I'll take this and turn it, but then I mean, it's not like tuff is hard to get still. So, here's what I wanted to test. Almost all of it. Yeah, I think that works. It works a little bit better. I think I prefer the smooth lighting, but I think if we do stone here, I don't know whether I want the stone there or not. I think the biggest issue is that the That looks kind of funny, but this doesn't. I don't know, maybe it's not a big deal. I do prefer the simplicity of the lights on the stone compared to the grid of the deep slate. Not deep slate, tuff. Hmm. I'm not sure if I did this the same. Last stairs right on the edge. Yep, that's the same. I like that angle. That's kind of annoying. We might have to keep it. The other thing we could try is having stairs. Oh no, these are on 2s. Well, we can still try it. We could have stairs on those too. All right, let's actually go see if we can grab some tuff, because I'm gonna need it for up the top for doing the other sides here. Be a nice break, I think, from all the back and forth. Plus, it'll give me an idea where the actual trial chamber is. Like, I know how to get there, I think, but I don't know the actual coordinate location. Okay, keep that. I need probably more scaffolding if I have it. A little bit. And I don't know if I'm gonna need a lot. I guess I could bring potential chest plate if I needed it. Bring the sword and the shield though. Oh, you know what? Let's bring the whole... Bring the ender chest. Make sure we've got that. And then we'll bring a couple of shulker boxes and maybe a spare. What else would I need to going down into a trial chamber? I can't think of anything. Oh, food? No, we're good for food. Now, do I remember what level it's on? Feel like it was at least one of the lower levels. Maybe here? Oh, I didn't bring any torches. Yeah, there it is there. Okay, cool. That was easy. We've got, oh, it's all bricks. It's not going to be necessarily polished tuff. Oh no, the floor is polished tuff. There we go. Okay. Right. So the edge of it, write this down, is negative 42, 42, 4, 3, 2. And what Y level was it? Negative 30. Whoa, that's where we find it. Not where the actual thing starts and ends. And I don't need anything else because we've got a tunnel to it. I guess I could just go down. Figure out how far down it goes. I don't know whether this is the bottom or not. Oh, good. I have torches in here. Sweet. West, north. So, oh, it's like right underneath us. That's cool. I wonder if this is the edge. Looks like it. Are these always like one big box? Pretty much? Okay. This might be the lowest part. Something tried to do something but couldn't. Oh, there's... there. Oh, it goes much deeper. So that's not the bottom. Okay. That feels like the outside. This Mushroom Island. Mushroom Fields. Cool. So nothing's going to spawn out here. Wind charge. That's the first time I've ever had a wind charge. Doesn't look like much more than like a little offshoot. More like end portal rooms. Oh, okay. Yeah, we definitely, that feels like a special lower station. Oh, that's the sound that I was hearing. Okay. Oh, those have not been... Oh, there's a chest back here. Nice. I mean, I'm sure I've got plenty of that stuff, but it'd be cool loot if that's what you were finding. This obviously is the way to get through. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah, this is huge. Okay. That's that. Where's the north edge of everything? It'd be cool if I could figure out a way to use these in sci-fi. It might be fun to have like lights behind them or something. There might be something higher here. Oh, might have to cover some stuff up. You really have to backtrack a lot. Bed. Huh. I thought this would have been a way across. Oh, here it is. Oh. Spiders. Are they little ones? They're little ones. Crap. Well, we can definitely get some string for trading with villagers. That's good. So maybe instead of going up there, I'm just gonna tunnel. See how much farther it goes. Oh, can they find me down here? Yes, they can. Better with the sword. I really dislike the sword. How are you not dying? Lisa TDP, hello, welcome in. Thanks for saying hi. Axe was much better at dealing with these guys. Alright, well, if we can't get as far north that way, then I will just try to figure out the best way. This one was... There's a path over here that I was digging. South. Really, the blocks I'm looking for are the ones in the floor. Whoa! This place is tricky, man. Oh, that's deep slate. I can't do anything with this tough brick either, which is unfortunate. Oh man. Alright, that goes down this one. This is the bottom that we found before. So this is not as much tough as I thought. I feel like we'd be better off just find some tough and blitz through it because we've got haste. It's probably easier to do. Yeah, this is going to be all brick. Okay. Huh. Well, that's too bad. I was hoping... I knew there was a lot of tough here, but I guess I didn't realize it was all going to be tough brick. I thought it was going to be more tough, polished tough stuff. This stuff. An anonymous gifter sent Eliza TDP a gift sub. Thanks very much. Really appreciate the gift sub. That's great. Eliza, you can connect your Discord and your Twitch and join the Joel Duggan Discord now. Yeah, okay. So to get tough, we're just going to go... well, one of two things. I don't remember. I don't think I have a chest full of tough. I want to say that I've got the shulker box of tough that I had with me at West Hill is what I had, like, it's in a shulker box that I brought with me, and so we've used it all. This is all pretty good, though. Seems to be pretty safe to mine that out. It's so funny to hear the little ting 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 as you walk along. I guess you have to just know where to look. Because I could always take a road trip to West Hill and just kind of see what I've got in the crypt. Go get some tuff. Or also, I think Cosmic has tuff. I don't remember, Cosmic, do you have tuff that you're willing to get rid of? And if you want to get rid of it, what do you want for it? Could drop something off. Another shulker box. It's really handy that we have this because we've got this for copper. A great resource for copper. I remember going in there. Cosmic is checking for tuff for right now. Okay, cool. Let me know if you have any. I can come by and get some. Glad I grabbed a torch because I would not have realized that all this was in the ceiling if I'd not been looking up. I walked by all of this earlier. Oh, we're back in this room. There are a lot of spider spotters in this room. That's the impression that I get. I didn't realize that spiders chased you so far. Like, they tracked me through this whole place. What do we do for stacks? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Not a lot, a lot. Oh, hello. Cool. That's probably enough for now. Let's find our way back out of here. Now, not paying close attention, but I feel like it's near that. I feel like it's this way. Well, we know that it's going to be on a center axis, so it's going to be this way. That's interesting. The design of these places is really cool. I remember Maybe there was a ladder. Oh, there it is. One that goes down. To my left. Might be on the wrong side. Should mark the way that I came in a lot better. Not it. All right, well, it's not this far. I remember coming into this chamber. It's a little bit back this way. Oh, I think I was getting confused. I think it's this chamber. Yes. I think. I think it's right there. Let's, yeah. No, it'll be on this side. I think this is it. Yes. Okay, cool. Let's do something obvious here. Obviously, by design, they're meant to all look the same, which makes sense. Zippy zippy. Oh, look. Perhaps a gift from Cosmic. What? We got gold too? Thanks, Cosmic. I'm gonna do all of that in there. Helps out a bit. Thank you very much. Put all this good stuff away. Cosmic, I should have told you to take something from the mushroom boxes. Alright, well, that was a fun little excursion. Nice to get to know the trial chamber a little bit better. Polished tuff. I think we're going to put the tough bricks in their own thing. You should have just put something in a chest, Cosmic, and kept the shulker box. I guess we'll go with dark gray. Light gray. Cool. The tuff expansion is real. Also, maybe rethink where we put the andesite. Not using cobble very much. Maybe you can stay in here. I already had tough bricks. Whoops. Right, and that makes sense because I don't plan on using those at all. That was dumb. Guess the andesite can stay there. Too many shulker boxes, said no one ever. I don't know what to do with a wind charge. Don't know whether we could do something fun with that. With sci-fi stuff, maybe like some animations or something that looks like it's shooting, perhaps. Oh. That would explain why the axe wasn't doing a heck of a lot against the spiders. I was using the wrong one. Actually, those are used in some redstone stuff, I think. Keep some of those over there. We don't have room. Okay. Stay in there. Nice. Shulker box full of shulker shells, right? Yep. A player launcher? I never thought about that. I'll leave these here. Right, so now that we've got some tuff, I think it might be a good idea to do the other side of this. This is very much empty and open. Also, the face of this needs to be filled in too. And I think I like that well. I think that should be everything. Unfortunately, I parked the ghast way over here. Somewhere? Cosmic, I did see your link to the ghast mod, but it's for a older version of Minecraft. It doesn't say that it's ready for 1.21.10, so I'll have to keep looking. So I'm pretty sure one of the things I wanted to try was to pull this part back a little bit. I'm going to try that here. And I think it's the top part that overhangs more. Yeah. So the top part will stay where it is, but then we'll do something different with the bottom. It might be one of those things in Minecraft where 1 meter difference is just going to be too much. This is the kind of thing that's a real pain. This is where the ghast does not excel. Anytime you have to look not straight on, very, very tricky. Okay. Done. And then the bottom part. I haven't decided if this is going to have any patterns in it, like having some of those as slabs or some of those as different blocks. I just wanted to fill in the basic shape. We may also put some lights on the end of these, I don't know. And this part... This is the part where I'm going to go count to see where things go. From the stair, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 8. And then 7. Uh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then 8, so another 5 here. 4 here. I think this gets filled in. And then at the bottom, there's 2, 2, and... Oh, is this the same as the other side? Can't see. Oh, thanks again, Cosmic. Appreciate it. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Let's stick with 4 for now. We'll decide which one we like later. One, 2, 3, 4, but these all have little bits like this. And it goes out. I don't remember how many times it does that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. One more time. Right there. And it goes out again. That doesn't seem right. I also know that I'm not going to be using these full blocks. These look better as slabs. I might leave those in though. Hey McScrewGunn, how's it going? Been a minute. Hope things are well with you. Well, that's the right level. No. Goes here. That makes sense because that's going to line up with that better. At some point, I think it switches. Well, it's terracotta, and then all right. That's all I have to worry about for now. Okay, so that kind of caps that. Now this top part, I wanted to see what this might look like if it was back farther. But I'm going to move this part back. Yes. And that's going to be easier, I think, on foot. Yes, you can get a happy cast in a minecart. I just don't know the logistics. I'm not sure how you get it out of a minecart. Impulse did it on the first episode of his Hermitcraft season, I think. So what would this look like? This was just one block back. Oh, no, I want stairs to still be there. I'll just switch these. I just wanted to add more tuff in here. And then turn the glass sooner. Oh, I guess I gotta put the top on it too. Impulse got the juvenile into the cart and then let it grow up. Yeah, you're right. I think that's probably important. Although Wormbo has got some suggestions, I think, Cosmic. All right, so this is, it's subtle, but there's the depth difference on the glass. That one, I back up this way. You can just see it. What do we think, chat? Do we like that profile better? Or this one? Don't mind that. This feels a little bit more like sturdier. Sandy likes the right a tad better, so yeah, this one. I'm gonna have to sleep here in a second. It'll be a little bit easier to see, I think, in the daytime. Not like the dead twilight angle of the sun. While I'm down here... Oh, are we out of dirt? No. Dirt and a couple of those. I feel like there was something else. Oh, right, deep slate. More break when you're ready. Thanks, Cosmic. I guess I should also look at it from the ground too. I feel like this one looks a little bit too much like a face, whereas this looks more like a building. This makes it kind of roundish too. I wonder if we can do that in a better way. It's just so hard to do any kind of angle with stairs. I could remove the stairs from the bottom part. It would probably make it feel straighter. Yeah. The thing I didn't like about this is that it feels like the glass is just kind of like hovering out over the edge of the stair. What's the inspiration from? It's just a piece of artwork from an artist named Ahmed Handy. Ahmed Handy. H-A-N-Y. Yeah, like this just kind of feels more solid. It doesn't bother me as much on the sides, but I think I agree, Sandy. I think that this one might be better as far as the profile goes. Oh, I don't know if I needed this guy right here. I guess I could try this on a couple of blocks. Oh, thanks for the link, Sandy. Appreciate that. I might prefer that, you know. We can even add slabs to it. I keep on pressing my camera mod hotkey to dismount the ghast. Uh-oh. I guess we'll bring this all the way along. Man, the terracotta looks so good in the sunlight. Like, it's such a nice color. I wish we were using it in more places. Maybe we'll have to make a note to use it in other buildings. That lining up where it should? Yes. Cool. All right, so that's what we're going to do when we get back. We're going to fill that in. Get us some blocks that we can place things against. Good. All right. Once again, folks, I take a break once an hour. It's that time. I appreciate all of you hanging out here. I'll be back in 5 or 6 minutes. I think it's a pretty responsible way to stream. Gives me a chance to get a stretch, drink, coffee, all that kind of stuff. You too. Grab a snack, grab a friend. We'll be right back. All right, we're getting close to filling this in. The sunrise is no longer going to shine through the bottom of this wing of the base. The Wormbo was saying that mobs don't, or minecarts don't care about mob size. That's cool. I think I knew that. I remember, I think it was Etho that did something cool with a ghast. No, it was a slime that he had in a minecart. And he had it going around, but then the slime was kind of like half in the ground. So when the slime went by, you just saw this green thing kind of like go by within the rocks. It was cool. Or did it come up in the Spawn Chunks Discord too? There's a lot of really talented people in the Spawn Chunks Discord. Some of the I don't have a chance to comment very much, but sometimes I pop through like the Your Base channel or the Redstone channel, and it's some really cool stuff. Some big builds. People have a lot of time and dedication on their hands, which makes sense for the people that are listening to the Spawn Chunks and part of the community, like that they would be like really dedicated Minecraft players. That tracks, right? I'm not exactly sure what to call this stream. It's just been a lot of like updates and maintenance stuff on this this build, trying to make it symmetrical so we can make some design decisions. I think this it's going to get changed. I think at some point. I just noticed how much easier it was to make the adjustments to the other wing when the bottom was already done, because it gives you something to place blocks against. I saw that mod as well when I was looking for mods for the Happy Ghast, after Cosmic tipped me off to one that was sent in by a listener of the Spawn Chunks, and that's there's a mod that lets you place blocks up against the Happy Ghast as if it's a block in the sky, so you can start sky builds a lot faster. I think it's a great idea. I might utilize that. There might be some blocks in the sky for this particular area. I think obviously having sci-fi and not taking advantage of the fact that there's no gravity in a lot of the Minecraft builds would be too bad. Just to have some stuff hover, whether it's a ship or... I can see myself getting very frustrated trying to design a ship in Minecraft, though. I feel like that might not work the best. So I like the idea of a flying building more than a ship. Yeah, I think... I'm not sure whether I should replace that with stone or just leave it. I feel like I'm using a lot of different colors when I shouldn't. Oh, we missed some stuff. That's probably not enough. May leave these two Happy Ghasts so they belong to the end, and anyone else can have do it like 100, get them home. That's too much for my brain. Yeah, it probably is going to be easier to just make yourself another Happy Ghast. The Nether here has got lots of brand new chunks, so it was pretty easy to find my Happy Ghast. Okay, so I think the other thing I wanted to do was remove some of this land. I feel like it's kind of in my way. Is that all I wanted to do up top? No, I wanted to do some extra stuff up here too. Yeah, I liked I liked this going all the way along. Also, I liked the shift from slab to stair. And that was just one single change here. That. You can sort of see what I mean by the flat top feeling a little bit better there. We've also got to think about how this roof is going to change. I do want it to get a little bit thicker. Could also start to think about the inside frame too. Oh, that's right. You can piglin trade for happy ghasts too. Where are they in the end, Cosmic? Are they tethered to something? If I was to start adding structure to this, I would probably start it about here. Although that looks like there's a bit of a shift. So in the art, there looks like there's a space between the wing and the central tower, which I hadn't considered. Like that area, there'd be a space. So really, it's probably just section. I wonder how wide. I guess I could just go from there. Yeah. Main end island, but the really bad one, block bridge I made over there, is tethered to fence post. Okay. Fence post is easy. Fairly rectangular. Yeah. It'll probably come in there. But the center room is really not going to be quite as big. If that's a quarter of it, that makes sense, I think. Definitely gives some room for detail. You gotta remember that something like going to get the Swift Sneak would also be a great break from building, but then would end up helping me build in the long run. Oh, I wanted to finish filling in the dirt on the other side too. Is the heart emote from Joel a pizza, or am I just hungry seeing things? It's a pancake. It's a blueberry pancake heart. That's what it is. It is food related. That's not by accident. Yeah, I wanted to fill in this hole over here. Cool. Feels like a much easier surface to work on. What else needs doing? Oh, right, the regular terracotta needs to go inside the edges there. I feel like there's a couple of things I want to go back and forth on. Finish up those panels. I don't have the terracotta. Before I bother to get on the happy gas, we should make sure we have all the things we need. Can't fly through this anymore. We're gonna fly around it. And if you thought the ghast felt slow before, spend most of the stream flying around with Elytra and then come back to the happy ghast. It is like molasses. It was regular terracotta we used, I think. Can't tell. Cool. So what other spots could be fixed up? Something about the bottom is different. Oh, I screwed up over there. That's supposed to be... Yeah. That's supposed to be a full block. I guess we'll go over and fix it. It'll only take a month.
Three hours later.
100%. 100%. Thanks for the sticker, Sandy. Yep. It's slow. I think we've got everything just about right. It's unfortunately not the right time of day to be doing this, but... Oh, that top section is different. This part here. This is just back by a little bit. Oh, that's a little bit wrong actually. Fix that. Cool. And then these are stairs over there. That's a lucky placement. I did not think that was going to work. That looks good. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 is where this little stair is. Blank, 2 slabs. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Blank and 2 slabs. I hope these are right. This is really tedious, the fact that it flies away so much when you're working in the air. Two slabs and stair. Yep. right above that. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, so this is out farther on this side. I think the glass is more forward. I think it goes here. Oh, thanks for the sleep, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Move myself out of the way here. Saw someone mention in another stream, someone they knew had written a data pack to give the same speed variation attributes to happy casts as horses have, so you could end up with a really slow one or a really zippy one. That would be really fun. I prefer the RNG to not be in the game. Like, I don't like that aspect of it. Yeah, I think I'm gonna put it back to that for now. Not crazy about this little piece that sticks out. What does that look like without it? Like, what if it was just straight? It's a little weird. Can't help but read that as someone's giving a reason to kill happy casts. I don't know why anybody would want to kill them. Maybe out of frustration. Right, I also don't think we're going to keep these. I'll worry about the details later. Just a brain fart that I had on stream the other day. Alright, let's fix the glass. I'll move this back. Whoops. Cosmic Dancer gifted a tier 1 sub to Steven ESC. I didn't know Steven was lurking around. Thanks very much, Cosmic. You know what would look part for that great, that's part sticking out? Mojang vertical slabs. Yep. Have you seen the shelf, Steven? They're not good for stone builds, but we have close to a vertical shelf now. Or vertical slab, rather. Steven, did you know that you can connect your Discord and your Twitch and join the JoelDuggan Discord? For people that don't know, Steven plays on the server. He's already on the Discord and he co-hosts the Citadel Cafe with me. Yeah, it's a little bit weird, but we could always try a full block there instead of the stairs. That might be the solution. You might have heard that. You mean the shelves or the Discord? If you haven't seen shelves, I can show them off. I have a Discord since when? Imagine that. I know, right? I'm going to do that quick. I just want to see what that would look like. I also have to remember to start looking at this from the ground more often. It's kind of... if I did it the same as the top and maybe put the stair there, it would make sense. I don't know. That's not bad. It feels like the glass sticks out here more. Let me try it with a stair up here. You've seen the shelves too, and they look pretty great, but it frustrates me because my brain goes, see, vertical slabs are possible. Yeah, 100%. Yeah. I wish they had other textures. Okay. Maybe that's the way to go. Kind of like that. What do we think? The ends of these are flatter than I've made them out to be. And I'm wondering if that's my issue. Maybe I have to sacrifice the idea of having this part at an angle and just have it be straight. It might look better as just straight up. More brutalist. Yeah, I think I like that better. All right. Well, let's... Thankfully, it's an easy fix. I think I still want to keep the edge though. I feel like the stairs look better along the sides. That's not terrible either. I haven't been here for much of this build. What's your reference? It looks really cool. Oh, there's a link that Sandy had in chat earlier, but I can show you. Right now, what I did was I looked for sci-fi buildings on ArtStation, and I don't know if it'll show up. Sometimes it shows up in quick search, but it's Ahmed Hani is the name of the artist. That's right. Let's do it again. So it's originally from this piece, which is super cool. Like these look great. And then I think I cropped it out and made it a large graphic so I could use it as a reference. But I really like this one. This one looks really cool too. It'd be good for like a mine or a silo or something. And then I also really like, yeah, like those. And I had another one that I liked too. Don't see it here off the top of my head. There's also this one, which is where we're getting some of the colors from. But the other one that I really liked was this one. For shapes of the buildings, I just like that monolithic kind of like very simple in shape, but then you can fit the details in. Like you can sort of see like you could put some cool lighting detail down these strips. The doors are pretty ornate in some places. There's some cool stuff like plinths and pillars. The depth on this one is really cool. You know, I think we could probably do something like that. I wish we had the ability to do pointy things like this in Minecraft, but we could, depending on the scale. If you build it big enough, you could probably do it. But I mean, you can almost imagine these as like either rows of lights or end rods. That would be cool. I mean, they'd be really big. You'd have to maybe make them like a combination of different things, but yeah, it's really cool. I can send you these if you want, Steven. Or I can post them in the Discord. I can post them in the Discord for anybody that wants them, actually. I should create a folder, like a Google Drive folder, and just put a hot link to that in a command for folks. And I'll just slowly build up more reference. Discord, yeah. I'll do it. I'll throw a couple images in the Minecraft channel on Discord. So Steven, you might be aware of this because you've been here once or twice this week, but for anybody that's wondering, we're making them different on purpose because I'm trying to A/B test the design. So I'm pretty happy with everything from here out, but we're changing our minds about this section. The door, obviously, like the door here is that stone. There's this angled bit here. This is andesite. There's no angled bit. We put in this stone here today, which I can't say I'm in love with. I think this might be better off as something darker. Like even in the concept, it's quite dark in the middle, which is just meant to be shadow. But I feel like we could probably do something deep slate or even darker, like maybe have some black or something in the middle. I think this might have to be hollow. Like I think rather than going straight across here, I feel like there has to be something like in here, and then it'll come back out at the top. And I think I do prefer the smaller letters, numbers, numerals, whatever we're going to do. I'm not sure how I ended up making those lower too. Oh, you know what it is? We lined the window up with this over here, and the window over here is now too low. That's what the difference is. The window is too low. So I think the numbers are a bit low. Actually, I wouldn't mind them being higher. So I think having this whole detail being a block higher would be an excellent thing to do. And obviously we did a little bit of texturing just as an experiment. But you can see clearly here that the regular terracotta on the inside and then the orange terracotta on the outside really does make a difference. So it's not quite the same position. I'm wondering if we put a roof line here, it would make sense. That goes up like that. Wonder if it would make sense to have something like that there maybe. Nope, farther back. This actually might be a good example for slabs, not stairs. It would be really subtle. Whoop. I thought I was in camera mode. May want to bring that out to the edge. Missed. Again, I apologize to anybody that gets easily motion sick. I wonder if this could be out here. No, I like the way that it's designed in the concept art better. It looks like it's got a little bit of a hood over it. It's way out farther. It's much farther down over the window. It's more like here. But I just thought this little solution that I had to ending the this cap, because we need this to kind of end the stripe. But this little solution, I thought I could maybe just kind of go up from there, but maybe the solution is actually to go across from there. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Could try something like this. It might be a little bit too tall. Have you been on the server lately, Steven, at all? Out of curiosity? And again, this might be too far back. Oh, that's getting somewhere. We could maybe even make all of these slabs, right? As long as there's a line here to cover the shift in texture. Oh, wait. No, that doesn't make any sense. That's what would... Not a crazy fan of that tangent, so we'd have to probably do something else there. So right idea, I think it just has to be like a block farther out over the edge. Whoops. Yeah, that's better. Go with that for now. Oh, am I out of tuff? I'm out of tuff. Yeah, I think that's kind of some decent progress. Eventually that will look cool as it gets beefier. How did I handle this? Did I cover this in tuff? I think I did. Yep. Or did I? Did it all die right? No, it's tough right up to the small little dip. Whoops. Thanks again for the sleep, Cosmic. Appreciate it. Nice. Yeah, I think that's getting somewhere. It feels better to have it filled in. Like I'm starting to feel more ideas flow as we go back and forth. I am leaning on not having any details up there. At least not in terms of like that kind of stuff. Maybe we can put something else up there, or it might be fun to have something overlap here. So something, say like something from here, a piece of structure that kind of comes out in a big like panel that looks like it clamps on could be kind of fun. Although if I did it on both sides, it might look like a giant T. Or we could have something that comes out and it has like an angle on it as well. Like that could be something cool. I like echoing these 2x1 angles. I think that's pretty good. If we wanted to get really fancy, we could echo this 3x1 angle and have these kind of go back. But then we would lose a lot of resolution on that. Yeah, I think I had this discussion with folks earlier this week. I like both. Like I like this detail and I like this detail, but I'm not really sure which one I prefer. Anyway, I need to wrap things up, and I'm going to pass you along to somebody else playing Minecraft. So let me just see who's live. I believe there's a lot of hermits playing right now. If you've got a vote in chat as to who we're going to send you along to, by all means, toss it in there. Looks like we've got Rendog, Scott Major, False Symmetry, Shovel. I don't know if they're all on Hermitcraft. I don't think they are. I can't remember. But False and Rendog are both good shouts. If you want to head that way, I will send you along. Folks, thanks ever so much for hanging out today. I really appreciate you spending your Saturday with me. Thank you to Sandy and to Cosmic for moderating in the chat. Thanks for logging on, Cosmic, and helping out on the server with the sleeping and dropping off the tuff. I really appreciate it. You can follow me on social media, Joel Duggan, very easy to find, and check out patreon.com/JoelDuggan. It's how I support myself on this stream. So if you like what you're seeing, if you get value out of it, maybe consider putting a little bit of value back in. It's only $2 a month. It's less than a cup of coffee, and it gets you access to the Discord. You get to hang out with us, talk about concept art and builds in Minecraft, as I'm going to share these concepts in the Discord right after stream. So you can go check those out. And don't forget to listen to the Spawn Chunks podcast. It's free. It's available on Mondays. We talk about Minecraft news, what we've been up to in Minecraft, as well as listener email. So there's all kinds of great free content out there for Minecraft as far as I'm concerned. And I do hope that you've enjoyed this. And thanks ever so much for the support this week. There was a massive hype train the other day. We got to like level 7, which is the highest the hype train has been in a very long time. I really appreciate all the gift subs. If you have a gift sub, you can connect your Discord and your Twitch and join us in the Discord. So it's not just the emotes on Twitch. You can actually come in and hang out with us for the month that your gift sub is live. So do connect those up. Reach out to me on Twitter or on Blue Sky if you can't figure out how to connect them up. It's a little bit tricky sometimes, but hopefully we'll see you there. Thanks again, folks. I will see you on Tuesday on stream or on Monday on the Spawn Chunks, but hopefully sooner than later. Bye for now.